Yeah! What's up? What's up? What's up, Gary? I'm very happy right now. And the reason why I'm so happy, I just bounced up out of my sleep. I love it because I predicted this. I said a knockout in 9 rounds for this fight. Oh, my prediction for Khabib, total annihilation. Now, this was awesome. To see this and to witness that was wonderful. Because this is exactly what I predicted. HBO was sitting here kissing Kovalev's butt the entire fight. And I told Nate today to bet this fight, and he would have got paid like me. I don't know if he did. Chances are he did not. He did not bet this fight like I told him. I told him this is the sleeper fight here. This is the one to bet. Alvarez was a body puncher who was slick and was big. And I'm like, this guy was worried about body punches by Andre Ward. Alvarez will kill you. And he can box. So if the fight gonna start after 6 rounds. And once Kovalev had that big 4th round when he threw all them punches and he was gassed out after 4, and Alvarez was still calm, relaxed, and boxing and popping and moving, turning, giving him angles, going to that body, pop, 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 pop. When he get close, come up top, pop. I said, he gonna catch him with something. Wait till he get lazy. Wait till he get tired. And I said round 9. Oh, it only took 7. Oh, it only took 7. He hit him with that one big right hand up top, and he dropped. The body punch set all that up. It was taking that wind out that sail. And every round, he got slower and slower. And after round 6, he was dead. He was just sitting there at round 7, walking, trying to get his energy back, sapping, getting hit with jabs. Them arms are getting low. It's just like the Incredible Hulk. Son, the sky's getting pretty low. And sure it was. Crack! Right on his noggin. Bivol can get it with the bevel blade. I mean, it'll be a good fight. Shalimba was a big task for him. I thought he would knock Shalimba out, but Shalimba did really good for himself. But this is the fight right here of all fights that I love. The Crusher got crushed. Why? Because he went up against a guy who was just as big. He was slick, and he can box. He can pop to the body. He could come up top. And I picked the upset. It had dropped. He was plus 400 today. I had to plead with somebody to bet. I was like, no way. Take this fight. Bet this fight right here. This fight is the one to bet. Bet it. Bet this fight. Shalimba is all mental. He got all the physical tools to win the fight. It's all mental with him. Had he went after Bivol, he was so defensive minded that he was trying to keep from being knocked out, which he was. This here, amazing. amazing. It's beautiful. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's poetry. I like Crusher, but he's a limited fighter. He's only can do one thing, and he can only do it for 5 rounds. Once the writing's on the wall, it's over. Now, if Superman would have got a hold of him, Superman would have put him to sleep with one punch. Kovalev has power, but past 4 or 5 rounds, he's this. Oh, yes, I did. I won a pretty penny tonight. I needed that pretty penny. Alvarez is going to pull off the upset tonight, and he did. He did in spectacular fashion. Andre Ward needs an apology. You don't need an apology for knocking out somebody. They know what happened. You think Kovalev don't know he got knocked out? He know. He knew he got knocked out by Ward. Bet you he know he got knocked out tonight too. I bet you he ain't talking about low blow tonight. We knew this was gonna follow. They threw him in there with a cream puff, and everybody thought he was back. Crusher, he's back. HBO, that's what they were sad and didn't know what to do when Alvarez won and landed that big right hand. They was like, oh no, it's down the drain. We was working on Bivol and Kovalev fight. That's what you get, HBO, trying to sell a fight before the fight is even over. Talk about the fight as it's going on. If I saw this happening, how you couldn't see it happening? Yeah, Lampley was weak. Him and Max Kellerman. Max is being a little bit fairer than HBO. Letterman giving all the rounds to Kovalev, probably except for one, knowing him. The guy's moving backwards. He's afraid. No, he's boxing. You would think you would know better by now. So now he's out. And this is the only way he was going to win, was by knockout. How did James Prince ruin his career? Andre Ward made the most money in his career being with him. This was a thing of art. He knocked him down 3 times. More skilled fighter, more complete fighter was Alvarez. He has upper body movement, go up top, go low, pop, 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 good snap. And it was a lazy jab. That lazy jab by your boy, Sergey Kovalev. Do that little lazy jab. And he said, oh, you coming with the lazy? Here we go. Right hand over the top of the lazy jab. The fatigue mixed with the fact that he's done put him to sleep. See what happened when you throw the lazy? That's the lazy. He went for the fake. He fake jabbed him to the body. Fake low, come up top. And he throw the little lazy stick jab out. And here comes that home run ball. Right up top. Bang. To Russia with love. To Russia with love. And Kovalev right now don't know where he is. He don't. He don't know where he is, what country he is in, or nothing. All he know is something's not right. It was like he was playing musical chairs and they just hit the music. My man just sat right down. And congratulations to that man who did the work that I believed in him to do. Congratulations to you, Alvarez. Congratulations. Oh, Lewis. Oh, Lewis done put the crack down. Lewis done put up that crack. Yeah, what did Lewis say that was like he must have been right on crack? I forgot what Lewis said. I'm gonna have to go back over there. Oh yeah, definitely. It should be Tuesday or Wednesday night on Rope It Up Radio. We gonna do this. We going over this fight. If I wasn't with this buckethead chick, I would have been on there this week. But now I don't have buckethead to worry about no more. I know he boxed beautifully tonight. He boxed real beautifully. Going down, going up top. They weren't fighting in Russia. They was fighting in Atlantic City. And I told people this is exactly what needed to happen. I was really happy with it. Lazy jab will get you stabbed. And that's what happened. Lazy jab got him stabbed. Somewhere now, Lampley is going to have to do his fight game. Now he going to push. They go. Watch how they step over Kovalev and go to Bivol as the most unstoppable machine in boxing. Now, when Alvarez fights him, you'll see something else. Bivol's going to have his hands full. Bivol's good because he's faster than Kovalev. Kovalev's a little slower. Bivol's a little fast on the gas. But let's see how Bivol handles somebody who's got some diversity to him, who's not rattled under pressure. You know, when pressure is coming on them, they block and protect. They're not that rattled. And then they can go to work. See, they know with these juice heads, all it takes is to get them into the later rounds, touch them a little bit, let them know you there, get that respect, and bang! Now you got a star you didn't want. How many times have HBO had that? They getting them stars they don't want because they don't know a thing about boxing. I'm still pumped up now off of what happened. That knockout punch was amazing. I had him winning 3 rounds besides that punch. I think I gave him rounds rounds 2, and I gave him, I think, 5. I gave him round 5. 6 was close. And I think, 7, he definitely won. So we ain't got to talk about it, but it don't even matter about rounds now. Can I show the knockout? I would love to show you the knockout. And they would love for me to do that just so they could put up a flag. Now John David Jackson's finna talk all night long. Watch John David Jackson get to talking. Yeah, he was like, whoa, what just happened? And his brain just like, sit down. John David Jackson is fin to go off. He gonna be on Twitter. He gonna be on Facebook. John David Jackson is finna be uncut. The disgust in HBO, the hurt in their hearts is this fight went left. Oh my gosh. Jim Lampley act like he was at a funeral. Now they can quit acting like the Andre Ward fight was a fluke. Lost 3 of his last 4 fights. Three of his last 4 fights he lost. Hasn't looked good since the first Andre Ward fight, where he looked good for what, 5, 6 rounds. Then he gassed, and then those body shots Andre Ward hit him with got his attention, and Ward started tearing him up down the stretch, and he took it from him. Took everything from him. Second fight, same thing. Ward being more aggressive, sharper, a better Andre Ward, knew even more about what Kovalev wanted to do, destroyed him. Max pivoted pretty good, because Max was 50-50 on the fight anyway, because he knows boxing, but he's not allowed to tell you how he really feels. Now that the upset happened, Max is like, yes, now I can say what I wanted to really say. This was spectacular for a guy who really, Jim, we know how great Kovalev is, but Alvarez had to escalate his game and step it up to a higher level. And he went 1 level higher tonight with everything on the line. He just landed an unbelievable. Did that just happen in the ring? He just beat Kovalev. Wow. What an amazing shot. He was, right, that's how Max is, because now he's like, yes, this is what I wanted to say, but the HBO programming wouldn't allow me to say. I had to kiss Kovalev's butt, even though I was the one that told HBO to sign and bring on Kovalev. This was my idea. Carcino backed it up and said Kovalev was exciting. Put him on television. HBO waited. And then they brought him over. And Jim Lampley, damage control. Well, does the Andre Ward first fight mentally as affecting Sergey Kovalev? Will we ever see Sergey Kovalev in the ring again? I'm Jim Lampley. After battling the pound for pound champion and thinking you got the fight won, you got a resounding knockout, and you don't get your hand raised, it's demoralizing. It had a lingering effect, and I think he carried that in the second fight when Andre Ward stopped him again. I think it was still in his head. And I think he came in this ring tonight thinking he was fighting Andre Ward. Can Kovalev bounce back? Roy? Well, like I said tonight, Alvarez was a very aggressive fighter. I mean, he was very poised. He used the jab. He was taking at angles. You see Jim when he came in there, when he hit him like that with that move there, when Kovalev come and stick his head out like that, that's when he, you see my man Alvarez, he dipped to the side, and then he come over the top, bang. He kept doing it all the time. He kept touching him down low. Then he come up top. He did his thing, and I think it would be nice to see him fight Bivol or somebody like that. Because, he the man now at 175, and he just beat Kovalev. It was a good move, and I'm proud of him. He did his thing, and the fight ain't never over. The man had a lot of boxing skill. A lot of people doubted him. You got to take that in the ring, too, and that's why I keep telling y'all, you gotta quit saying the fight's over. Fight ain't over until it's over. The man had a good chance. He had a pretty good chin. Kovalev landed some good shots. He ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. He just got caught. It happened in this sport. It happened to me. But I'm still pound for pound the best fighter there ever was, faster than a locomotive. It's your man, Superman boy, Roy Jones. All right, Roy. Next, we have coming up Estrada versus Acuda. And then we have Canelo versus Golovkin 2. Brought to you by August 28th, The Shop, LeBron James. Now, next is Real Sports with Brian Gumbel for a replay of Sergey Kovalev getting knocked out. Will be shown tomorrow morning for those who were asleep on the East Coast. Thanks to Main Events for bringing us this thing that's going to have them crying all the way home as they box office star, their only one, gets knocked out.